Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Emergency 101 here on the Homepage Network. I'm your host, Benton Best. We're all familiar with the devastation that can be caused by bad weather. Videos and images across television, the internet, and social media show us the aftermath of major storms like Hurricane Katrina in 2005, Hurricane Sandy in 2012, and Hurricane Harvey in 2017. Collectively, storms cost the United States hundreds of billions of dollars and thousands of human lives. A tropical storm is a major cyclone which forms over the ocean and consists of winds less than 74 miles per hour. A hurricane has winds greater than 74 miles per hour. Since hurricane season typically runs between June 1st and November 30th, that's what we've decided to talk about today. So what can you do to be ready for a hurricane? How can you prepare yourself, your family, and your home? The first, most important preparedness tip is to be informed. The National Weather Service has various forecast offices throughout the country which are tasked with predicting weather patterns for the surrounding areas. Visit www.weather.gov to find the forecast office closest to you. This website can also provide information on how to purchase emergency alerting weather radios, which can automatically alert you if there's an impending storm. The National Weather Service will post regular updates on weather, especially if a severe storm is expected. A hurricane watch means that a storm with high winds is possible within the next 48 hours. A hurricane warning means that the storm is expected within the next 36 hours or less. It's also important to be set up to receive local emergency alerts before, during, and after a severe storm or hurricane. If you live in Tioga County, Pennsylvania, we recommend you go to www.tiogacountypa.us and click on the blue Swift 911 logo, or text Swift 911 to 99538. This will allow you to sign up for the Swift 911 mass notification system and select emergency alerts you'd like to receive. When we come back, we'll talk about what to do during a storm. Stay with us. When you need to get the latest news from Bradford, Tioga, and Sullivan counties, look no further than the Canton Independent Sentinel and Troy Gazette Register. Comprehensive local news coverage along with local events and feature stories. New this year to the paper is full sports coverage with top-tier photography to go along with in-depth write-ups. When it comes to news, events, and sports, look no further than the Canton Independent Sentinel.
The kitchen is spacious and the cabinets are high quality.
I love this. Isn't this great?
Yeah.
And just imagine this as your master suite.
It's perfect.
Can you get off the phone for 2 seconds? Don't you like this house? This is really important.
I love it too. And I just submitted our mortgage application.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Now, what should you do if a storm is already on its way? The next tip is to have a plan. Every individual and family should have an emergency evacuation plan in place. This should include how you will leave, where you will go, and what you will take with you if you need to evacuate your home. More information on this can be found at ready.gov. In Pennsylvania, you may have noticed color-coded detour signs. These pre-established detour routes are to be used in case an emergency forces the closure of a major roadway. When planning your evacuation route, it may be best to include the alternate route which may follow these signs. Blue is north detour, red is a south detour, green is an east detour, and black is a west detour. In some areas, there may also be orange and brown signs as well. More information can be found by searching PennDOT detour signs in a search engine. If you do get caught in hurricane weather, you should expect high winds, heavy rain, and flooding. Sheltering in place during a major hurricane should be done as a last resort. If absolutely necessary, take refuge in an interior hallway or smaller room with no windows, such as a closet near load-bearing walls. The most common injuries and fatalities during a hurricane are caused by fallen trees and drowning. Always remember, turn around, don't drown. Finally, the last tip is to have a kit. Every family should have an emergency preparedness kit on hand for such emergencies. This includes a 3-day supply of water, which consists of 3 gallons per person per day, a battery or crank-powered radio to receive emergency information, and a battery-powered flashlight. Government will do its best to keep citizens informed and plan for their safety. However, it is every individual's responsibility to have a plan and supplies in place to protect themselves from emergencies. We hope these tips have been helpful for you to do just that. If you have any more questions, please feel free to visit ready.gov for more information. We appreciate you joining us on another episode of Emergency 101 here on the Homepage Network. We wish you a safe hurricane season.
A family that was outgrowing their car came into Matthews Motor Company. While mom and dad picked from over 100 vehicles, the kids enjoyed the comfortable waiting area. From a test drive to financing options to signing the paperwork, our sales staff was with them every step of the way. For a better car buying experience, come to Matthews Motor Company in Covington, PA. Online at matthewsmotorcompany.com.